It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Cash your check and come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. What's going on, man? It's the first of the month. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Hey, yesterday somebody told me my mic was mad loud, so I turned it down a little bit. Y'all let me know if I sound okay in the chat. If I sound good, if I'm a good volume, somebody put a 1 in the chat. If I need to turn it up a little bit, put a 2 in the chat. And while y'all do that, I'm gonna get into it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'd like to welcome y'all to the overnight price action for 9/1/2022. If this is your first time joining us here at the Spider Game, see Spidey over there, I'd like to welcome you. If you're a returning visitor, I'd like to welcome you. If you're OG Cuzzo, I'd like to welcome you. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. For anybody who don't know me, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., man. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day, and I talk about the price action. I talk about the stock market. I talk about the economic stuff going on that affects the stock market. We do this every single day, once in the morning at 9 a.m. East Standard Time, and we cover the overnight price action, and we look towards what the day may bring for us, what we possibly looking at, what trades we might be thinking about taking. I'm primarily a swing trader, but I like to look at the market every single day to show people what a full-time trader would do in just about any situation. Because yes, I am a full-time trader. I started out doing Tim's Tidbit by just sharing my education and stuff I had learned from some great people and some free stuff with my close friends and family. Then I started spreading it abroad to Al Gore's internet for the free 99. Yep, you heard me right. For the free 99. I would never charge anybody for any information pertaining to trading, investing, whatever. I do it all for free. If you want a one-on-one, that's something different. That's my time. But I do it all for free here. Everything. I even put the link in the chat so you can get a free one-on-one right here live if you want to. Only thing I ask you to do is hit the like button. It might be over here somewhere. It might be over there somewhere. It might even be in the middle like it is on my son's iPad. But just hit the like button. That's the only payment that I ask. Hit the like button. And if you so inclined to do so, subscribe and share it with a cousin. Share it with one cousin you like and one cousin you don't like. So we can come together and build a new Wakanda and get this paper out the market. Shout out our exclusive sponsors. We got very exclusive sponsors here at the Spider Gang. We got exclusive sponsors. Let me go into my sponsor voice. Today's episode is brought to you in part by thenewtlr.com. Yes, thenewtlr.com. 9 simple letters. thenewtlr.com. The place to get your Spider Gang apparel and accessories. thenewtlr.com. The apparel and accessory shop for traders and investors, where you can get you a shirt and let people know that you're not a bull or a bear, you're a beast. Just like I am today. And you can also get you a shirt to let people know that you have options. That's right. You can let them know that you have options. If I can get back to the page, yes, I got options. I buy them, I sell them. I got options. I buy them, I sell them. That's thenewtlr.com for your Spider Gang apparel and accessories. Our second sponsor today is Banjo. New music by Il Jodam. Banjo, now streaming on all streaming platforms. Again, that's Banjo. New music by Il Jodam. Full disclosure, thenewtlr.com, that's me. Banjo, that's music created by my son, right over there in his bedroom. The one that I loaned to him till he's a grown man. This is not a paid promotion or advertisement. That's me and my son. Go support my son's music. What's going on, man? How y'all doing today, man? Who up in here? Who up in here? I appreciate them ones. Who in here? Cool it now. You better cool it now. Hey, watch out. What's up, cool it? What's going on here? What did it say? Good morning, everyone. Looks like Mary J gonna be singing all day today. What's she singing? I'm going down. I'm going down. The market going down. Is the market going down? Let's see what the market doing in a minute. What's up here to learn and share? What's going on, Ryan? Y'all like how I be rolling them R's? Ryan. What's going on? What's up, Mendez? Tell Anna and Essa I said, good morning. What's going on, Irvin, Lalita? What's going on, candlesticks? Good morning, Tasha. Tell Snoopy I said, arf, 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 arf. I just told him something about my dream last night. What's going on, Audrey? Callio, Callio, Callio. What's going on, Callio? Gabriel, Demario, Travio. What screen name you gonna use today? What? Hold on. Wait a minute. What's up, 2K Crypto? I see. Hold on now. Let me go back. Oh, no, y'all tricked me. Y'all both just holding the glass. What's up, Fario? Callio holding the glass. He's sipping, looking like Tony Baker. And then Fario, he holding the glass. He's sipping. Okay, because when it's a small circle, I'm like, wait a minute. What y'all doing to me? It don't look the same big. What's going on, Shelton? Maria. You remind me of West Side Story. Ramon. What's going on, Ramon? Hey, what's happening, man? What's going on, Laverne? I ain't see. Oh, that was Lalita. Nah, that wasn't Laverne. What's going on, Laverne? Hey, that's it, man. That's all the names I see so far. That somebody dropped something in the chat. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get it started. Because it's the first of the month. Wake up, grab your checks and come on. Let's go see what Spalene doing. Y'all sing it with me, man. Spalene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Where you at, Spalene? What's going on? Oh, Spalene about to gap down. We about to give it, gap down, give it. About to gap down, give it. Okay, this morning I woke up with old man bladder. I didn't mark out anything on Spalene. I marked it out on the ES. I'll show you what I marked out in a minute. But looking at where we coming to, we coming right back over here into this area where we had it was a breaker. It was a daily breaker over here that we was looking at. I think we was here. We was using this breaker right here because this when I missed my my entry. If y'all remember back on July 26th, when I missed my entry, I was trying to get some swings to the upside coming off of this breaker right over here. We coming back to that same area on the ES. It's another breaker on the ES that we coming back into. I'll show you where I marked it at over here. We coming to the same area. Right here we got a order block. We getting down into this order block right here. Right above these fair value gaps. Let's see if we gonna push it down all week, because this is Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we've been coming down. It's been kind of a slow meltdown, right? And we're getting into a nice discount for let's check that, because this equilibrium 4139 is equilibrium for the July 14th low to the August 16th high, and 396.95 is equilibrium for the June 17th low to the August 16th high, right? Let's see where we're at right now. So from the July 14th low, we are in a nice discount. We're in a nice discount for the July 14th low to the August 16th high, right into this order block right here. This daily order block on the SPY, coming into a nice discount and into a daily order block. Let's see what it does. Will the order block blast us back off? Because we got an order block, we got a fair value gap, all in the same area, right? We got an order block and a fair value gap all in the same area. We got like some little mitigation stuff going over here. You know how they be talking about the low to high. I mean the high to low, all that. I don't know. I can't make all that stuff out for real like that, but something going on over there. But we had a nice discount. I'm gonna stick with what I know. Nice discount. Coming up on the below the 62% retracement, going right into a order block on for the 714 low. The June 17th low, right? We're getting close. We're in a shallow discount for the June 16th low. you know, it's a discount. It's not all the way down to the 62%, but we're in a shallow discount coming right and again into that order block. So let's see how today plays out. We got non-farm payroll tomorrow. Let's look at what the news did today before we go look at some more charts. We had jobs this morning and jobs and productivity costs. We got PMI final numbers at 9:45. We got ISM numbers at 10 o'clock. So we got a couple more news events, construction spending at 10 o'clock. So we got a couple more news events around 9:45 and 10 o'clock. I meant to click on jobs and I clicked on productivity costs. The second estimate for the second quarter non-farm productivity is expected to show a 4.4% fall versus 4.6 annualized drop in the first estimate. Unit labor costs, which shot up 10.8% in the first estimate, are expected to rise at a 10.7% rate in the second. So it dropped 4.1 as opposed to 4.4, and this right here was 10.2 as opposed to 10.7. Let's see what that means. I do not know what productivity costs, what's good or bad on productivity costs. Let's see if what's name lay it out like quicker, because what's name usually give you a quick synopsis and you ain't got to do a whole lot of reading. Right here. Okay. Actual less than forecast good for currencies. So less than forecast good for currencies. So less than forecast is bad for equities on that. So this right here was less than forecast. So that's bad for equities. And that's less than forecast. Okay, so it's bad for equities. Less than forecast is good for currencies. All right. Okay, actual greater than forecast, good for currencies. So, all right, so this one here, what is this right here? Unit labor. So that's, so if it's greater, so this is less, so that's good for equities, and this is less, so that's bad for equity. So it's like a mixed bag. So it's a mixed bag. One was good and one was bad. All right. So let's see what the what's name did with that information. Let's go to the 8:30. It pushed back down a little bit. Didn't do a whole lot. Let's see. Okay. So 8:30. We just pushed back down a little bit. Mixed bag. Didn't do a whole lot. We had already started dropping before the news came out. Didn't do a whole lot. All right. So look at overnight price action. Oh, let me show you what I marked out. That's what I put them in doing. As you see, hopefully it's somewhat clear. All right. So we've been falling down, baby. Yo Street in the Range Rover. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody better let it go. Right. So we've come down to an area. We've down here to this order block right there. Right. We in this order block. The reason why we got an order block here. We got an order block there. Right. This the wick on the order block over on this side. The reason why, I deem that as an order block based off of, what I'm saying, what I learned from ICT. We got the price moving here, and we got like a I call it a violent move, right? I can't remember exactly what he say, like I can't remember how he said. I just say a violent move. I've been saying a violent move for a minute, right? So we got that violent move away from there, and this is the last down close counter before that violent move, right? Then we came over here, sort of consolidated a little bit, slight pullback, and then we got an extremely violent move off of this one here. So boom, we got the order block there. We got a fair value gap there, right? So we slowly melting through that, right? We slowly melting through that. When we got there, we kind of reacted off of it here. We came to the order block right there, right at the bottom. I think that was the bottom of the daily fair value gap at the 39.60, 450. Yep. Got to it. We pushed up off it. The next day we opened up. So when we hit the order block and the bottom of the daily fair value gap, we bounced off it and went all the way back up to 40.1850. Right. So once we hit it, boom, we bounced all the way back up, and then we sold back down, came back into the order block, and we melting through it. Now we getting close to the this morning we came down real close to the close. I think it was like real close. Let me see. The low of this candle, it is 39.21 even, and the close of this order block is 39.23.25. So we poked outside the close of this order block, right, and started pushing back up overnight, right? Because we started out selling off like crazy. So we came to the bottom of this order block right there and started pushing back up. And I remarked out all this stuff because a lot of times I take stuff off my chart so it won't be looking so junky when we get far away from it. You know, like all this stuff up here, like this daily fair value gap right there. I'm gonna delete that. That's just junking up my chart for right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't nowhere near it right now. These little fair value gaps, you know what I'm saying? They junking up my chart. Get out of there, fair value gap. We so far away. I ain't even we so far away from that. I'll mark it back out later at another point in time. Right. So in this area, I'm gonna explain everything that we got going on here, right? The white rectangle, the skinny white rectangle with the white outline, right? Everything when you see on my chart, if it's white, it's a daily. If it's green, it's an hourly. If it's like that purplish, bluish color, it's a weekly. And then I got some lower ones too, but those the main ones. That 15-minute is like oranges, but them the main ones I'll be marking out because I try to mark them on the higher time frames, right? So this white with the white outline, that's a daily fair value gap, right? That we never quite filled in on July 26th. We came almost to the bottom, and as you see that that wick at 39.13.25, that's the bottom of our box. We've been inside that box ever since August 30th. Matter of fact, before then, August 29th, maybe. But yeah, we've been, because the top of the box is the high of August 30th at 40.72.75, and the bottom of the box is 39.13.25, right? That's the bottom of our box, right? So that's that daily fair value gap we never quite filled on July 26th, right? Still got a little bit more to go, but right now price is still respecting this order block right here. Price is still respected. We still haven't traded through this order block, and we still haven't got into that liquidity. What else we got going on in this area? We got this breaker from back on July the 8th. The top of the breaker is at 39.22 even, right? The top of the breaker is at 39.22 even. The bottom is at 38.68 even, right? So we got the top of a breaker right here. We got the close of the order block right here. A little bit lower, we got the low of the order block and the low of the fair value gap right there around 39.13.12. And excuse me, then look else. What else we got in here? This bluish, this purplish, right? Is like this bluish purple type color, but you see that solid orange trimming around it. That solid, that funny looking purple trimming. I don't know if y'all can see that, right? I don't know if y'all can really see how it is. Y'all can't really see it, but that's my breakers. And then if it's got that orange trimming on there, that's my order block. So we got a weekly order block just below the outside of our box. So we got a daily order block that we here respecting, right? We got another daily order block right here that we respected before and bounced off of. We got a weekly order block right there that we haven't quite got to yet in the same area. If I pop up to the weekly, you'll see what I'm talking about right here. This one right here. That's the weekly order block that I'm talking about right there, right? I choose to use this one here. Some people may choose to use the bigger one, right? Inside this consolidation, they may choose to use the bigger one, but I choose to use the last, right? This the highest and the biggest, right? It's the highest and the lowest body-wise, right? And it's the biggest, but I choose to use the last one, and I just use the body of the last one because it's encompassed inside there, but I just choose to use the last one, right? Right there. Even though this one bigger, this one got a little bit lower reach, you know what I'm saying, a little bit higher reach. I just choose to use the last one off of this move. This the last one before the move. So that's why I use that one as my order block right there. And then we got a small fair value gap right there. So we got a weekly order block. We got a weekly fair value gap. The bottom of the weekly fair value gap is the bottom of, the top of the weekly fair value gap is the bottom of our box at 39.13.25. The top of the fair value gap is the top of the order block at 38.65. 39.25. Yeah, 39.25. 39.25. So the top of the order block and the bottom of the weekly fair value gap is, just say 3,900. The top of the fair value gap is our bottom of our box at 39.13. I know it's a lot going on in this area. So I'm saying all that to say is a whole lot of traffic that the price got to bust through to keep going down. A whole lot of traffic it's got to bust through to keep going down, right? Will price reject off this and bounce back up? Will it consolidate? Man, I don't know. This just a whole lot of air. This a whole lot of stuff for price to bust through to continue moving down after we've dropped. What did we drop? What did we drop this week? A lot. And what we have been dropping from the beginning of this drop, what was it yesterday? We said it yesterday. I can't remember what we said yesterday. Let's go to SPY lane and see. Let's go to, we can pick the ES over here. So from August 16th to yesterday's close, we've dropped 9%, 9.13%, right? We've dropped 9.13% on the ES. And now, we got all of this traffic that we got to try to get through to continue down. And as you see, price consolidated from 9 o'clock up until now, right? The Asian started out right here. The Asian started out dropping, right? We started out dropping on the Asian. And then at 9 o'clock, we just stopped right here on top of this breaker and fair value gap. We just stopped right there on top of this breaker, and we just sat there all night long. Even during the London ain't do nothing. New York, the 12 o'clock open was at 39.27.50, and then the London open was at 39.33.25. We just went sideways the entire night. And then right around the 8 o'clock candle, we pushed up and got into this fair value gap right up here, and then pushed back down, right? The market getting ready to open up in 6 minutes. So let's see what's going on. We got we sitting right here on this breaker. Let's see what we do with this breaker. Again, the sell side that I'm looking at is the bottom of our box at 39.13.25, right? This still non-farm payroll week, so the price, it's like some days it melt down, some days it chop us up. Over here on Friday, it just slid down, right? Sunday and Monday, It just went sideways the whole day. This is Sunday and Monday. Look at that. This is Sunday and Monday, because that's the 29th right here. Let me see. What was Monday? Monday was the 29th. Yeah. Yeah, Monday was the 29th. So right here, this Sunday and Monday, right? And then Tuesday. This is Tuesday right here. Tuesday, we went up and dropped down, right? We dropped down, but when we got into the New York, we just got chopped up again. So it ain't been really doing nothing. And then yesterday, we really ain't do much. It looked like yesterday was like a vicious sharp move, but it wasn't. We didn't do nothing yesterday. We came up, we consolidated, we came down, we bounced back up, and then after the close, we dropped off, and then we just consolidated again. So it's been a whole lot of take your money if you're trying to hold options for any period of time. It's just been a get in, get out market all week long. All right. And we continuing that overnight. It's just been consolidating all like, let's see what it's going to do. We got buy side, we got internal buy side liquidity here at 39.61.75 and 39.84. Those, if I'm not mistaken, I think those are the highs. Those are daily highs or close enough to it. Let me go look and see. I think those are daily highs. Yes. So that's the high for yesterday. It's not the exact high, but it's like right like a sentence like 18. Yep, that's the high for yesterday. That's the exact high there. And then that's the exact high there. Okay, so yeah, that's Thursday and Wednesday's high. What's the day? No, Wednesday and Tuesday. That's Wednesday and Tuesday high. The no, that's Wednesday. Let me see. Okay, so the 40.1850 is yesterday's high, and then the 39.84, that's right around equilibrium, and then the 39.61, that's the high from like overnight. Not really. Let me see. I'm confusing myself. Shut up, Tim. The close, like after the close yesterday. When I say overnight, I mean after the close yesterday. Right there, boom. So after the close yesterday, that's that high, and then that's equilibrium, and then that's yesterday's high. All right. Hopefully I ain't confused y'all like I confused myself. The market getting ready to open up in 3 minutes. Let's hope it don't be blah 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 like it has been, because even when I drop down to the 15-minute, as you can see, it's just been sideways after this, after this vicious move at the beginning of the Asian. It's just been sideways, and we pretty much retraced, look like more than half of that. Let's see. Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. We went back. We retraced more than half of that. The Asian drop, we retraced more than half of that. We went back into a discount and sold back down. But yeah, we retraced more than half of that. And we got into this fair value gap right there. I go ahead and mark that. Is it an hourly one too? If it's an hourly one, I'll mark the hourly one. I didn't put the link in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat if anybody want to pull up and ask anything or share anything, and then I'll go. I'll get in the chat with y'all, see what y'all talk about in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to pull up and ask anything, pull up and share anything, the link is in the chat. Hourly fair value gap. shoulder been killing me. No, I hit breaker on outlet imbalance. Okay. Oh, I had another fair value gap right there, but we already got the wax on, wax off on that. So I ain't even gonna pay that to it. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you got to go trade, I appreciate you for hanging out with your boy. Hit the like button on the way out the door if you don't mind. But the market is open again. We sitting on top of daily fair value gap and a daily breaker, just above our sell side liquidity. The bottom side liquidity, right? Well, the immediate liquidity is below this consolidation, and the consolidation low is at 39.21. 39.21 is the low of the consolidation, but that's right there next to at the bottom of our box. So I didn't even mark it, but bear in mind that the low of this consolidation is 39.21. So we can come down and get some liquidity under that and push back up without even touching out the outside, the bottom of our box for real. But the sell side liquidity that I'm looking at is the 39.13, because that's the daily level. That's the daily liquidity level, the 39.13.25. That's what I'm looking at for that to be taken. And once we run that, then I'll be looking to see if the market want to continue down and get into this daily order block, or do it want to bounce back up off of this breaker and off of this liquidity right here and start to come back up and take some of the buy side. Those are the levels that I'm looking at. 39.13.25 for the buy side liquidity. The top of the breaker is at 39.22. The buy side liquidity at 39.16. I mean 39.61.75. Then 39.84. Right around equilibrium. Don't forget we're in a discount for the July 14th run-up. And we're in a slight discount for the June 17th run-up. What y'all talk about it here, man? I said, what's up? I said, what's up? I said, what's up? What's going on, Carol White? What's going on, Robinson? By the time you get here, what's going on, Trey? What's going on, Dominic? Hey, while I look through the chat, y'all remember, go support my son music. Y'all know who he is. Il Jodem, Banjo. Go support my son music, Banjo. Let's listen to something. Let's listen to the song that he left me out of. Is it time? I think it's time, when he talk about buying his mama cayenne because she like peppers. Is it time? Let me see if it's time.
I like it just by dirty at rallies. I'm a Georgia boy from south of the valley. We got off while I man in the alley. More pepper to the SJ, yeah, no Cali. Shit that my mama said, my just is clear. Try to spend it with my day ones or whoever here. Half the got left, yeah, but the other was away. Not many have planned to stay. They were stuck up in the way. Just let it be known, my just is good.
Now, I don't think that's the one we talk about buying his mama. I don't know. Anyway, one of them he talk about buying his mama what's name? A cayenne because she like peppers. Anyway, what y'all talking about? What's up, Samaj? Y'all let me know if it be echoing. I said Samaj. What's up, Sanjay? Semiconductors got banned from China today.
I like it intense.
And China 30% of their business.
Really?
Really?
Cali shit that my mama has said. My tears are clear. Yeah, we will go up in tears by the end of each year.
Is that I saw something that was talking about Taiwan. I don't know. I can miss it. But yeah, that's serious. Do they got anything with them trying to get it done? What it say? You know us dads get
It's my new style now.
we get truck and so too. Yes, we do. I'm trying to see what he said. Is this one say each of my albums they getting better? I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah, this the one he talk about buying this one with the Cayenne.
Each of my albums, yeah, they get it better. Got speed what I live ever since the bad weather. Might give my Cayenne, she like the peppers. Oh, grandma, my part, you know the new letter.
What I get?
My albums, yeah, they get it
I don't
better.
get
Got
nothing.
speed what I live ever since the bad weather. Might give my Cayenne, she like the peppers. Yeah. Say out you sit, feel like nobody better. Love how you lays, but I'm under the weather. Gas me up.
Do you trade with daily buyers every day? Your son music great, by the way. I appreciate that, Chris. I actually don't day trade, but when I do try to take a day trade, I be
I'm back in the day.
I feel like I gotta talk loud. If I'm using too loud, I feel like I gotta talk loud. I talk loud anyway.
I got all of this sauce is a blessing and curse. I just for the devil, I my hearse. And if you spell fish, get cut like a nurse. If you spell
when I
don't mess with me, so we know.
Where's my
all of these deals. I told them to get it, I told them to chill. Yeah, each of my hours, yeah, they
get out of the way.
What I live ever since the bad weather. My Cayenne, she like the peppers.
I can't okay, Jodem, you gotta go, Jodem, because I can't share my screen while you playing.
I'm not in New York, but we at the bodega. People is watch me rockin' on make. I don't got the time to go mess with a hater. I start a wall out, I ain't entertainers. I put you go pets.
I like this part.
Give me some bread. I'm eating on bread. You ever what fat to travel in places like
I like that part. I want to hear that. But I can't share my screen with it while I'm sharing the Chrome tab. So the bias, when it comes to the bias, what I try to do, when it comes to the bias, right? I try to look for like the daily levels, right? Hopefully you still in here, Chris. I try to look for like the daily levels when I'm the important daily levels. Let me get all this lipstick off the chart real quick so I can kind of explain what I'm talking about. God dog it, Tim. And if Chris still in here or anybody else who asking or curious about this. So when it comes to like see how we've been selling down right here, right? We've been selling down right here. And I try to look at stuff like, okay, boom, we coming down, and I see here we came up and we got this daily order block here because once price came up and reverse course a little bit, we got a violent move off of it. So boom, I'm identifying that. I'm like, okay, that's a daily order block right there. So I'm gonna highlight this daily order block right there. Boom, right? So as price coming down, right, I'm gonna be looking for some kind of reaction to this order block, right? I'm gonna look for some kind of reaction to this order block, and based off this order block here, the reaction to this order block was on this date, on 8:30, right? Because we came down, as soon as we touched the order block, we touched it wick for wick. That's the day when I had my daily fair value gap there, and I was like, this was my end of week target. And down at the bottom of our box was the stretch goal. That was the stretch goal for the week, right? It was around here somewhere. The stretch goal down there somewhere, right? So this is the order block. The reaction for that was this day. So boom, we already got our reaction off this order block. So now I'm waiting to see if price gonna respect the bottom of it, because we already reacted off the top of it. So now I'm waiting to see if price gonna respect the bottom of it now, right? So that's why I'm watching that order block. But as far as like when it comes to the bias, it's just based off of the narrative and overall bias. And right now, the narrative and the overall bias is bearish, right? So for like a daily bias, I'm gonna go with the overall bias first, right? I'm gonna be looking for reasons to sell unless I get less price action gives me a reason to buy, right? That's how I look at my bias, right? So I'm looking at and so now since we got the reaction off of this one here, I'm watching to see if price respect the bottom of it. But I got another fair value gap right here that's inside it. That's why like a lot going on in this area, right? Got a fair value gap right here in this area. Let me change the color of this just so it ain't the same. Right. So I got a fair value gap that's right there, right here next to another order block right there. So, right. And when it comes to bias, right, I'm saying all this to let you know all the stuff that be going through my head. I ain't even got no let me go here. I hit the wrong thing. Okay, so now these the areas that I'm watching, and so since the bias is bearish, but I'm watching these areas to see once we hit these areas, like boom, once we hit this daily fair value gap, is the market giving me a reason to buy or sell? I'm looking for reasons to sell because we in a bearish bias, but I'm not getting married to that bias because I want to do what the market telling me it's going to do because we've been falling a long time. We've been bearish a long time. So it's like I'm looking for the market. Is it going to potentially try to reverse or rally off of these high support areas or whatever you want to call them? You see what I'm saying? That's how that's like bias and all of that. It ain't so clear cut. And I don't know how to explain it super clear cut because it's like so many different things you got to take into account. But I probably just confuse you more than anything. Yeah. Hey Tim, do you ever give your opinion on 30-year bonds? I don't even I used to trade the ZB. But I haven't traded the ZB in a minute, right? Mainly because it moved too slow. It moved too slow for me. It's like my ADD won't let me sit there and watch it. But whenever I go back and do like back testing or forward test, matter of fact, I was kind of forward testing some stuff on the ZB the other day, and it pretty much follows the same. It like with ICT trading, the ZB pretty much follow the same rules. I shouldn't say rules, but it follows the same price action stuff as the ES and the NQ and all of that. It follows it. And like I had a few fair value gaps marked out, and it respected that. I had some breakers marked out. It does the same. It follows the same rules. It follows the same rules as far as like all the stuff that ICT teach. It reacts to it the same way. It just moves super slow. So I don't trade it. And like lately, if you see, like, let me see, put this on. I got this on daily candles, right? And I got this on daily candles, right? Back in the day, right? The ES and the bonds used to be have like an inverse relationship. But if you notice, let me blow it up bigger, right? They moving the same. Like this, the ES, what's this? August 16th to today, right? And it's the ZB from August 2nd to today. Well, August 16th right here. August 16th to today. It's like they've been moving together. You know what I'm saying? It's like they went up, the ES went up until August 16th, then fell. But the ZB started going up in July, right? And it started falling at the beginning of August, right? But they pretty much been like in sync with each other instead of being inverse. That's just been kind of weird to me. They ain't been, you know what I'm saying? They ain't been having like no inverse relationship. The charts looking like real similar. You know what I'm saying? They looking real similar. They ain't, and like I don't be expecting to be like inverse like minute to minute, but when you going over weeks and days, the chart shouldn't be looking that close, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Between like the bonds and the equities. Because back in the day, you know what I'm saying, the bonds was sort of like a hedge from the equities. So they would have like an inverse relationship. Tim, how do you factor in previous days close as well? Previous days close and previous days highs, I factor them in as like liquidity targets. That's how I factor them in. I factor them in as liquidity targets. Like when you heard me earlier, like confusing myself and everybody else, when I was like, I think that's like previous days highs or something like that. Like I factor them in as like liquidity targets. Like whatever we closest to, like, see, like this is like yesterday's low right here at 39.53, and since we so far away from that, right, this daily low over here would be a closer target than this one, since we so far away from it. But if we never get down to this daily low over here at 39.13.25, the bottom of our box, right? You see the bottom of our box is this daily low, right? If we never get down to that, then I'll expect this daily low right here to act as some type of resistance, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking forward to run to liquidity above this high right here, today's high. You see what I'm saying? Today's high and yesterday's low, they right around each other, but I factor in the previous days lows and highs as liquidity magnets, you know what I'm saying, for to like either make a reversal or a continuation of the move, depending on like where we at in the phase of the move. And since we've been falling so far and we done got down into a discount, I really don't expect us to like fall too much further before retracing back up and get into a premium market, because I'm a firm believer that the big boys like to sell in a premium. The big boys don't like selling at a discount. I wouldn't want to sell at a discount. You know what I'm saying? If I got positions on, right? If I got positions on for this leg right here, right? This leg right here, the premium market is up here. The premium market is above 40.24. You know what I'm saying? The premium market is above 40.24 for the July 14th run up, and from the June 17th low, the premium market is above 39.83, and we're in a discount market right now. So I don't foresee us falling a whole much more. I mean, I don't foresee us falling a lot more before retracing back up into a premium market, because the big boys need to get it back up to a premium so that they can sell. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing a lot of selling. But they need to get it back up into a premium so they can continue to sell. Right? The only way, right? The only way I foresee us doing a whole lot more selling is if the big boys that's actually doing the selling are the ones that's doing the selling from the 2020 low, right? And if you go from the 2020 low, we still haven't hit equilibrium on the 2020 low. But that's a stretch in my book. That's a stretch in my book. At this point in time, that's a stretch in my book, because if September is really going to be, you know what I'm saying, a down month, right? They need to push it back up to a premium so they can start selling. Same thing they did in August, right? August, they pushed it up to a premium so they can sell it down. You see what I'm saying? It's like they gonna push it up to a premium so they can sell it down. If they start pushing it down first, you know what I'm saying? Just say we keep falling for like the first week or so of September. That's setting up to me to be bullish in September, because you're pushing it down to a discount so the big boys can buy and then go back up. You feel what I'm saying? I know I should be running my mouth a long time for nothing. ZB is super slow. I like UB better for moves faster. I never traded UB. Shout out PDub. I think PDub was trading UB, but I never traded UB. It's 2022, Ryan. We all speak typo. You ain't gotta try to correct it. Hey, if somebody trying to pull up on IG, on live on IG, go to YouTube and click the link and pull up on YouTube. I see somebody had a request up there to try to go live. Go to YouTube and click the link on YouTube. ICT is his bread and butter. If all falls, ICTZB is his bread and butter. If okay, yeah. He say ZB is his bread and butter. If all else fall apart. What you notice also? What's up, Illy? Looks like it's about. Oh, it's at an order block right now on the daily too. Yeah. I think we did. I pointed that out, right? Didn't I say something about? Yeah. It's coming. Yep. We got this order block right here. Now I'll say we're trying to see if it's cause it reacted from this order block on the 30th when we came down and kissed the top of it and then pushed back up and then sold down. Now I'm looking to see if it's gonna respect this order block. The body of the order block, we got an order block there. We got this breaker that we done came back to, because when we came to this breaker the first time, this breaker over here, when we came to it the first time, we, you know what I'm saying, we ran up off of it. Now we got this breaker, we got this order block, we got this fair value gap, we got this breaker right here. I mean, this order block right here, and we got a weekly order block right there, all in the same spot. We got a whole bunch of congestion right here that the market can potentially bounce off of, and we just waiting for it to show us something, and it ain't doing nothing. It's just, what time is it? 9. Like, we done got news done came out. Then we have some news at 9:45. Yep, I see a crazy whippity whip run everybody out. You see that? We wicked everybody out and reset the game. Like, we went up, we went down, we took everybody out. Whenever I see them two-way counters like that right there, I call that resetting the board. You know what I'm saying? We reset the board. We ran below these lows right here, took them out, and we went above these equal highs right here, took them out. Wick. You know what I'm saying? Took out these equal lows, took out these equal highs, reset the board. Now the board reset on the lower time frames, not like on the higher time frames, but it reset the board on the lower time frames. All of these equal lows and then these equal highs, even that high right there. Wick, reset the board. What was that at 9:45? What do we have at 9:45? Each of my albums, y'all, they getting better. Spit what I live ever since a bad weather. Might get my mama cayenne. She love peppers. Don't worry about it. I'm 50. I ain't no rapper no more. PMI final. Okay, 51.3 was the consensus. The range was 51. So 51.5. Okay, that's higher than expected. So does that mean it's costing them more to do it? Let's see. 600 companies. The market PMI data gives a detailed look at the manufacturing sector, how busy it is, and where things are headed. Since the manufacturing sector is a major source of cyclical volatility, cyclical variability in the economy, this report has a big influence on the markets, and its sub indexes provide a picture of orders, outputs, employment prices. You didn't tell me nothing. Data collected from these companies based on a monthly questionnaire survey. Selected companies offer an advanced indicator on the month-to-month activity in the private sector economic base, tracking variables such as production, new orders, stock levels, employment, and price crossing. The final index for the current month is released roughly a week after the flash. Go to Forex. Actual greater than forecast is good for currencies. Okay, so greater is good for currencies, so it's bad for equity. So greater mean I guess it's costing them more if it's greater. So that's bad for us, because if it's costing them more to produce it, it's going to cost us more to buy it later. That's how I'm taking that. Is that true? I don't know, but that's the way little Timmy Rogers taking it in his mind. Now let's look at the price. What the price do when wick everybody out, and then pushing down, but still not doing much. We kissed this daily fair value gap again. We kissed this daily fair value gap again. Pushing back up off of it. We just kind of chopping, man. It's chopping. Chop suey. It ain't trying to go nowhere. We resting on top of that daily. We've been resting on top of that daily fair value gap and breaker all night. All night. We pushed up, took out the buy side liquidity above the consolidation. Right. We took out the buy side liquidity above the consolidation, came back down, and then just started consolidating again. It's not doing anything, man. It's not doing anything. We're not breaking any lower. We're not going any higher. All we doing is just staying in the same range. This take your money kind of day. What's coming up at 10 o'clock? What was at 10 o'clock? What's at 10 o'clock? PMI, manufacturing PMI numbers. Manufacturing PMI numbers. Man, they have so many different freaking they got these, I think these are the service. These the service numbers. The ISM manufacturing index has been moving lower. Okay. The manufacturing composite index from the supply. That's it. It's supply management. So this right here is the supply, and the other one is the production. I think it was. Yeah. For supply management in a diffuse index calculated from 5 of the 11 subcomponents of a monthly survey, purchasing managers, 300 manufacturing firms. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the ISM is the supply side, and then the PMI is the production side. Okay, so the PMI is the production side and the ISM is the supply side. Yeah, I know. Them be confusing me all the time. I'm glad everyone speaks typo. Yeah. To me, the ZB is correlated to the UB, like the NQ is correlated to the ES. Okay, then. That's some good info. Appreciate that, Hines. ISM. Hey, y'all. I'm so late. What I missed? Michelle Tucker. You missed everything, Michelle Tucker. You missed everything. Yeah, we ain't really talked about nothing today. I just talked about like the new lipstick I put on my chart. That's all I talked about today. We still just dilly-dallying around. We just talked about the new lipstick I put on my chart. I adjusted some stuff. I took some stuff off because we so far away from it. In this area right here, the only thing I talked about in this area right here, we coming back to this breaker. This was the breaker that we was looking at last month when I missed my entry to get the swing. When we came back to the breaker and we took off. Right now, we've come back to that breaker. Right in that area of that breaker, we got a daily fair value gap. That's what the white rectangle is there. We got the bottom of our box at 39.1325. That's what we got there. We got a weekly order block. That's what this blue box, blue rectangle with the orange outline. That's a weekly order block. Like we flirting around the close of this daily order block right here. We got another daily order block right over here. That's the top of it is right at the bottom of this daily fair value gap. So we pretty much been talking about how we got a lot of congestion right here for the market to continue to fall through after we have pulled back like over 9%. You know what I'm saying? Since last month, the 16th, we pulled back over 9%. So I'm looking for a price to, you know what I'm saying, possibly, you know, sometime in the near future to bounce back up and come back up to a premium so that the big boys can go ahead and sell it down and make September be a historically bad month in September. But I'm expecting for them to get it back up into a premium sometime here in the near future. And since I done missed all of this down move, I ain't trying to swing no puts. I ain't looking for no puts to swing. I'm just patiently waiting for the market to bounce back up into a premium so that I can maybe ride a short call up to the premium and then ride some short puts back down before I get into my longer swings throughout September. Y'all remember, go support my son album Banjo New Music by Ear Jodam. I wonder if I play it through my speakers, will it come through my mic so we can rock out to Banjo while I'm let me see. Let me take Banjo over here. Y'all let me know if it echo. Y'all let me know if it echo when it start coming on. Do we got an echo?
I got off white like an X-Pac at it. Gotta stop shooting so much this fabric. I'm looking for what I want, I'ma have it. I'ma go grab it, new piece added. Yeah, I came up with a couple few dimes. I don't know what to do with it. These are here by time. You know what I'm trying to say with. I would have bad things calling me stinking.
Is the music too loud?
We got connection, we got sync.
Is the music? I feel like I gotta yell. Is the music too loud? Okay. But yeah, that's all we was talking about. You ain't missed nothing. Let's see. Look like we moved down a little bit. Let's see what it's doing. Rick on New Balance, little baby drip coming in by the gallons. Been a minute, what happened? Took a leave of absence, perfected my talents. Rick on New Balance, little baby drip coming in by the gallons. Been a minute, what happened? Took a leave of absence, protect my talent. We're going for that sell side liquidity. Yeah, we turn. Yeah, I'm black. I'm a little burnt. I can see the hey. Been a minute, what happened? Been to get it happen, put my talents. And like it show that like it don't want to get that sell side. Show that like it don't want to get that sell side liquidity.
Yeah. Like creative. I'm on the east side with the road keys out with the whole team, big battery ride. I'm riding real wild, I'm sitting real high, just trying to live, but they talking like guys. On the track ready, yeah, I get it jumping.
I don't know, man.
4x4, I'm in that bird, I say what's the word. I'm cool with the boys who recommend Joe. I try to tell me cool. Yeah, one leg switch. We some real raw stuff. Go in the middle of my ring. Hey, I try to tell me cool.
I don't know what this thing. Why it won't get that liquidity, man?
Go in the middle of my ring. Yeah, I've up that with them more than I end. Maybe we'll done with them hog of the friends. It's legit, I've been counting them tens. Really cool, got a whole lot of kin. My point of view, my eyes is win. Guys stood up with a smile, yeah, that grin. Kick the whole time, feeling it in. If it's not up, put that to an end. You and me, baby, come let's go. Come let's ride, come let's move. Know I do. Power the crew, come up and through. Come let's slide, come let's go. Come let's go. Come let's go. Come let's go. That. Boom, you know I got kicked, ain't play no games, like toes like tic-tac, ball real, I can't go no shot.
This thing ain't giving no real setup, man. Look how choppy it's trading. This is real choppy and sloppy, man. For me, just my trading style. This is sloppy. Hit myself with it up. My phone been dry. Hit myself with it up. Hit myself with it up. Hit myself. Trusting in God. Don't give a frauds. We them George boys from the East End. George boys now they over Ganoki. Know me? Kobe. Hey. Let me tell y'all something right here. Hey. Let me tell y'all something, man. This is I'm gonna come on full screen for this right here. This is the moment, right? As a father of a teenage son that's making music. This song right here, when I first heard this song, I'm like, that's why he don't want me to hear his music. Cause I'm listening to it. I'm like, when I told Calandra, I said, did you hear that song that Timothy made called Dry? And I played it for her, and then so I told him what he said, right? He say, something about a bad little thing. She trying to know me. I shoot my shot 24 like I'm Kobe. She heard Joby, because his ear jolted him. She heard Joby boom boom trying to slurp like a goopy. My speakers booming got my neighbors a little nosy. Something about going to the jacuzzi. Finna beat it up, got that thing feeling dozy. Right? And I'm sitting there like, what in the world? And so when I played it for Calandra, told Calandra what he was saying, she was like, making what? Dozy and what? Slurping like a goopy. See, I'm like, see, that's why he don't want. So then when I go in there, Dad, them just lyrics, Dad. Those just lyrics, Dad. It's always just lyrics, Dad. When I start approaching him about it, them just lyrics. Just like on his last album, he was talking about the brunette from the brunette, she from the west, he from the east. The brunette from the west, he from the east. And so I can't remember what it was, but Dad, them just lyrics. Them just lyrics, Dad. It's always just lyrics when I come talk to him about it. I said, okay, so you want me to believe everything else in your music is not cap. But when you talk about the girls, them just lyrics. Oh, them just lyrics. Them just lyrics. Okay. Yeah, it sound good. It sound good when you say it. I was born at night, but not last night. I got my eyes on you. I got my eyes on you. Yes. Yes. Hey, look here, man. This thing chop suey. I ain't gonna do nothing. Today, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't doing nothing today because it ain't giving me no setup that I like. And it like after the open, where's the open? I didn't even mark my New York Open. Let me mark my New York Open real quick. Then I'm gonna go eat me some. I don't think I'm gonna eat cereal today. I was gonna eat cereal, but I don't think I'm gonna eat cereal today. What do we open up at? We open up at 39.32 even. 39.32 even. Yeah, so it ain't give me nothing. It ain't give me nothing that that was a setup for me to try to take a short. Like I say, until the market reverse, I'm looking for reasons to sell. But like yesterday, when I was trying to take that buy, it because the market gave me a reason to buy. But since we bearish, you know what I'm saying, we below the close. It's red for the day. So I'm looking for reasons to sell unless the market give me a reason to buy. But it ain't giving me no reason to sell that I like. Yeah, we came back into this fair value gap right here, into this breaking structure, but it just kind of chopped around, you know what I'm saying? And then once the New York Open happened, you know, it's like we just chopped around, and then we finally made a move. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. We hit that fair value gap on this candle here at 8:45, right? We didn't make the move away from it until this 10:05 candle, right? So that's an hour and that's over an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's over an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes to chop in an area before making the move away from it. Man, in same day options time, premium getting chewed up in an area like that, killing premium. If you're gonna trade today, wait to see what the market does after taking this sell side liquidity. See if it give you a setup to reverse, or if it give you a setup to continue down to this. The bottom of this daily fair value gap is 39.0950. We just got into the sell side liquidity, the outside of our box, the bottom of our box. We just got into it. So the external liquidity for our box is 39.0950. That's the bottom of the daily fair value gap. And then the top of this weekly order block is 3,900. It's really 3,925, but that's the external liquidity that's next on the list after hitting the sell side liquidity at 39.1325. We just hit that sell side liquidity right there. And then you got 39.0950, the bottom of the daily fair value gap, and then the top of the weekly order block at 3,900.25. I'm about to go get me something to eat. What time is it? 10 o'clock. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't feel like eating cereal though. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. The market gave me absolutely nothing to do. Hey, I ain't always got something to do on live. It don't always give you something to just trade right away. The market is a whole lot of hurry up and wait sometimes. Whole lot of hurry up and wait, just like in the military. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all tonight at 7:30 for the price action recap. Hopefully we have something interesting to talk about. Even if we don't, I'll still be here. Hopefully I see y'all. If y'all stuck around this long, please hit the like button for me. Again, support my son music. Banjo now streaming on all streaming platforms. That's Banjo now streaming on all streaming platforms. I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30 for the price action recap. Gone.